We've got to get rid of it, surely. Right, okay. A seamless start to the video. Right, squad, welcome back. We have just come second place at Europe's Strongest Man. I really can't believe it. It really hasn't sunk in yet. Like, I mean, I think the positioning and everything's sunk in, but the fact, like, we've secured that World's Strongest Man invite, that's like, you know, that's been my lifetime goal since I was a kid, and we've, like, ticked it off today. So it means in 4 or 5 weeks' time, Dave's, you know, jumping on a plane, we're off to Worlds, and it's just going to be, like, it's going to be next level, like, and going in, like, last minute, like, I'm just absolutely buzzing. Like, we had such a good performance yesterday. Everything just came together, and it was a crazy night. You can tell from my voice that I'm absolutely, like, broken now. My body feels horrendous, my arms especially, from that shield carry. But yeah, unbelievable. Probably one of my favourite comps to date. Like, Giants Live comps are just the most fun competitions to do, and yeah, it doesn't get better than that. And to go against, like, some of the calibre of athletes that we did yesterday, and to come out in second was unbelievable. If you haven't already watched the show, guys, it's on officialstrongman.com. Go check out the live stream, and I'm sure there's going to be highlights all over Instagram and stuff now, but make sure you go and check out, because it was such a good show. And I'm not just saying that as an athlete that did well. Like, it was exciting the whole way through. Like, the top 4 were separated by about 2 or 3 points in the end, so it really was just unreal the whole time. So going into the day, I was the most sort of relaxed and chilled I've ever been at a Giants Live comp. Like, normally I do get quite anxious, and when I get anxious, I struggle to eat, like, really bad. So I don't know, like, I just felt so chilled out the whole time. We had my normal shake in the morning, which is obviously a big hit of calories, and then went down to breakfast, and I was just putting away food, like, more than I would normally eat. And then we had, like, quite a big lunch at the hotel as well, so that was all really good. And then, like, in the warm-ups and rehearsals, it all just felt super comfortable. Like, I'm sort of getting used to it, basically. That's the moral of the story, and it's getting more and more natural to go and compete at these shows, and I just love every second of it, honestly. It's just so fun. So going in, we just started warming up for the overhead. Everything was moving nice. Leeds Arena for the athletes probably isn't the best. Like, it's quite small backstage, so it's why I wasn't allowed, like, Stephen back at this one, just because you're only allowed one person. It's very limited. So, like, the warm-up area is like a corridor, basically, so it's not ideal, but, like, it works. Obviously the Rebel crew were there, and it was all outstanding as ever. But basically we went out on the overhead. We went out first, which is no shock. Like, I think I had no issue with that, because it meant I got to go out first, had as much rest time as possible for the shield. And in all honesty, I went out, I did 2 reps of the dumbbell pretty quick, and I just missed out on getting the safe press. I really thought we were going to nail that safe, so it was a bit annoying, but it didn't cost me any points in the end. It is what it is. I wouldn't have gained any places even if I'd have done that safe slow, so that has helped my mindset, because it doesn't really matter. But it would have been nice to do and show off my split jerk, and that, you know, the overhead is getting better, but I think it's clear, like, it is improving. So we went out, did 2 reps on the dumbbell, and that was good enough for 9th in that event. And when I get points on an overhead event, I'm usually pretty dangerous, so we were all actually really happy with that. It probably looked a bit weird, like, backstage, like, celebrating a 9th place position, but we were buzzing. We knew, like, there's 4 good events coming, and we've just got sort of not mid-pack, but 9th, it's points. So absolutely buzzing. Some of the guys absolutely tore through that medley, like we knew they would, like, and yeah, I think Luke R put on a hell of a show on that as well. So buzzing. So yeah, 9th place. We went into the shield. I had quite a lot of warm-ups on the shield, actually. Backstage they had one. It's not the same, it's like a who's fell one, but I had a few picks on that, and it just felt absolutely weightless, which is what you want going into the shield. And it was a bit bulkier than the one outside as well, like on the arena. So we went out, and I was very cagey. People, like, I know people knew I was good at this event, but I didn't want to let on that, like, you know, I thought I could get a record or anything like that. I just sort of, you know, yeah, 60 metres is what I want. Like, if I get the record, like, so be it. We went out and we tore that record apart, guys. Honestly, like, I'm not even being humble on this one. Like, the record was 65 metres and we got I think the final distance was 89.99, so we added nearly 25 metres, which is about a length and a half to that record. And I was sort of showboating on that last bit, so I definitely think 100 metres is possible. But, you know, like, I'm sure there's guys out there that could probably touch me on that, but at that show, that was enough to win by a good margin. And I was going out early, so I just had that incentive to just go all out. I thought like I could make a statement on that event and get people talking, and that's exactly what we did. So to beat someone like Pavlo Kordiaka, who was amazing at front carries, to beat Kieliszkowski, like amazing mover, and it not be close is just like so cool. I think that was really my standout moment of the show, because it just felt easy. Like I don't know how to describe it. Like I locked my hands, which I didn't do before at OSG, so I was holding on to my fingertips. That was sort of from watching Paro Dwyer doing it, and I just realised it's such an advantage if you can do that. So the old lanky skinny arms came in handy finally, and yeah, we took the win on that one. Going into chain and drag, again I was out in just a ridiculous heat with like Kieliszkowski and Pav, which is just like so cool. Moments like that, guys, like you just have to like take a step back and just enjoy it, because you are against like goats of the sport and you're holding your own. It's unreal. Luke had already gone out, set a blistering time, like it literally just looked unreal. And I just felt slow on that event. It didn't feel good. The chain was heavy, and I just kept getting a bit of side to side motion, whether it was just a bit of lack of practice, like probably should have gone up and used the chain in training or something like that. But I'm probably being quite self-critical. I think I came 4th or 5th on it. Like, it was fine. It was a good run. It's just at that level, the standard is so close. I think Luke and Kieliszkowski were clear. I looked across Kieliszkowski, I was like, there's just no way I'm beating, like, this guy is like a freak. But those two guys got a joint first, which is quite funny, like exactly the same time. And then I was I think I was 5th. So a good result, top 5, where I needed to be. And at this point, guys, I'm just climbing back up the table slowly. It's what I said I'd do. I mean, I think I was joint 5th after the second event, which is wild considering one was a press. So we knew we'd be in a good place. So finished the carry and drag, pretty happy with it. Like, it was what we needed to do. Like, I don't think I was ever going to win that event, but we put on a good display there and held our own. Going into the deadlift, like, I think I underestimated how much that chain would wipe me out. Like, my legs, like, we could barely get into the suit because, like, my legs were so pumped still with blood. Like, the suit didn't fit, so like we got it on, but it was tight, and I was literally leaving it till the last minute till I could go out the curtain and put the suit on, because I just did not want it on me because it felt so tight and horrible. But I guess that's the advantage of being strong as hell like Andre and just not needing a suit. But yeah, went out. Rauno had put up 8. To be honest, like, 8 was the number we had in our heads for this one already. I'd done 7 at the Strongman Open, and it was a complete, like, all-out max. So to go out, you know, like, as long as I'm progressing, I'm happy. So we said, let's get 8. You know, that's 1 more than last time. It's improvement. And that's exactly what we did. And I tied first with Rauno Heinler, who is one of the best deadlifters in the world, if not probably the top 3, I would say, behind Mitch and Thor. So again, it's just absolutely crazy. Like, my max is still probably around the 410, 420 mark, but we just seem to have this gas tank where we can just rep and rep and rep. So unreal. I love that deadlift setup. I hope they use it forever, because it just suits me down to the ground, and I seem to be really good at it. I just know how to use the suit to my advantage, and yeah, unreal. Really happy with that deadlift. The first rep wasn't even that good. We've said in, like, me and the coach and that, like, the first rep was a bit, that wasn't as fast as it has been. But again, even sort of on like 89%, I managed to get 8 reps. So buzzing. Put me in 4th overall. I obviously joined first on the deadlift, 4th overall. Going into the Atlas Stones, I've never felt pressure like it. I was so nervous. I was pacing up and down, but you know, I was up against Kieliszkowski, like, who is just a freak. Has he got the world record on the lighter set, I think? And he's just so good. So I went out, I one motion the first 3, So I think it was quicker than Brits. And then I just got a bit keen on the 200 stone. So I loaded the 200 just because I was like rushing. And all the time in your head you've got, because it's hands off when they stop the timer, but they stop the timer when the stone is set in the hole. So it did this like rattling around for a while, which cost me a few seconds. So Luke snuck in and got the cheeky win on the stones. Do not mind, absolutely do not mind coming second to Luke on stones. He's an absolute hero. So just cost me a little bit of time, but that's lessons learned. Like, I didn't realise, I thought like it was as soon as you let go of the stone they stop the timer. So that's on me, something to learn from. I was just keen to, you know, when you're going against someone like Kieleskowski, I was just keen to get rid of it. But yeah, unbelievable. That brought me up to second, and I just, honestly, it still hasn't sunk in. We are so pleased. Like, we're just going to live it up now for a week and get stuck into training for World's Strongest Man, which sounds so wild to say. But yeah, we have done it, guys. Like, lifetime goal has been achieved. Like, I just keep achieving more than I think it was ever possible. So I don't know what's next, but we're going to go to Worlds. I'm not allowed to tell you what the events are, but I like them. And we're going to do some damage, guys, I promise. We're going to make a mark. Thank you to absolutely everyone. Thank you to everyone watching this video. Thank you to all the fans that were there. The fans at Europe's was like nothing I've ever experienced. It was a level up from Brits. Like, you're all absolute legends. Make sure you go and check out the merch site. Get yourselves kitted out with the Team Paddy stuff. And yeah, thank you to Will. Thank you to John. Thank you to Rob for handling me all day. Thank you to my lovely girlfriend Daisy for just being an absolute legend and keeping my head. And yeah, we love you lots. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll catch you in the next video. Peace.